Hey guys, welcome back to JR14. Sorry I haven't come out with a video for you in a while, but I am back. And I just want to throw these three words at you real quick. Baby, entry level, beginner. What do these words signify and how do they relate to something? They relate to the old previous C-Class. It was the entry level Mercedes for the beginner enthusiast who wants to get into the luxury brand, and it was considered the baby Mercedes. But ever since 2014, when Mercedes unveiled and released and started selling the CLA 250 and the CLA 45, the CLA class is now the new entry level of Mercedes. So when they redesigned the 2015 C300, they said, we have to add a lot more luxury to the brand, starting with the LED taillights. And also, speaking of the taillights, let's talk about the whole design of the car. What does this look like to you on the market today? Yes, it reminds you of that 2015 S550. It is still baby, but now it's a baby S-Class, which is all awesome to me because the S-Class comes with a bunch of different features. But getting back to the C-Class, this is a C300. So yes, all people cared about that V6 before, but that is scrapped. Mercedes said goodbye and replaced it with a 2-liter turbo, now making 241 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. And it makes its peak torque at 1300 RPM. So you're basically getting max torque at earliest convenience whenever you need it. New things that come out with the car. You do have this is the luxury brand trim. So you do have the front fascia, which is completely different with the closing vents in the front. Also, you do have, of course, the lovely Mercedes Benz emblem at the top instead of the sports grille, which is integrated into the grille. Also, you do have standard features in the car: push button start, agility mode settings. Also, you do have for the first time LED rear taillights, LED daytime running lights, and LED headlights. You also do have this awesome sound system with about 14 speakers inside the whole car, and now they changed that as well. The subwoofers are not in the back anymore, they're actually underneath the front dash, so you're getting most of your bass in the front of the car where you are. Now also more leather inside the car, dashboard, doors on the top with contrast stitching, more wood trim throughout the whole entire cabin, and of course you got aluminum trim as well to give that high depufied look. But yeah, let's get to it. You know what, I want to drive this thing, I want to experience this with you guys as well, and the C-Class has always been the pretty cool Mercedes Benz, so let's just hope that they completely changed it on this car. Okay, so here we are in the 2015 C300. What can I say about it? It's completely different. The interior in the new C-Class is absolutely incredible. This layout of this new interior where they have no shifter on the actual dash anymore. It's actually on the steering column, so up for reverse, down for drive, and push the button in for parking. That is it. That's all you really need to worry about in this vehicle. You do have your turn signals and everything wherever, of course, where they would normally be, and your lights are down here. But everything feels so refined. The leather wrap steering wheel, all the wood trims, the aluminum trims, even the dashboard is like this leather. I don't know if it's real leather or if it's like a leatherette, but it honestly feels really, really good. And it's, of course, the contrast stitching really complements the interior as well. Another thing that I noticed with this car, other than the previous C-Class, is that all the buttons are metal now. All these little buttons are little cutouts of metal. They're cold to the touch, so of course it's pretty much real metal. And honestly, it really feels like a baby S-Class. They really took this to the next level, considering the fact that the CLA is now the new base model. So now the C-Class isn't considered it's not considered the baby Benz anymore. And of course you have this huge all glass panoramic roof. And it does go pretty far back. It goes all the way back to the point where it needs to stop, of course. I mean, it doesn't fully open, but it's a wide space and it's a wide angle for everything as well. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It comes with a lot of more standard features. It comes with now 2 USB ports to plug in a USB flash drive with music or your iPod. You can get a smaller 7-inch screen standard, but if you get the navigation package, you get an 8.4-inch screen. And you get this in the center of the console here. You actually do get this touchpad that actually works with the interface of the touchscreen, so you can swipe letters to spell something like a navigation address to a navigation, or you can search through your music. You can actually go through settings if you want to go to your telephone. You can write the person's name in that you want to say, of course, but of course you also do have voice command in the car. Okay, so with the C-Class, you do have this agility mode switch on the left-hand side of your touchpad here on the dash on the center console, and this is pretty much setting your responses. For instance, you have a eco mode, which really dulls the throttle response. It's really just to save fuel. You have auto start stop, so every time you come to a light or an extended stop, it will stop the engine for you. Also, the vents in the front will close to increase the aerodynamics of the car. But you also have comfort, which makes the shifts very smooth, makes the throttle response very smooth, so it's comfortable for like a long drive. And you also have sport, which makes everything a little bit, lets the gears hang out a little bit longer and rev a little higher. Then you have Sport Plus, and what Sport Plus does, it pops the exhaust so you get these snarls. So I'm going to put it in Sport Plus, and you also have these shift paddles on the steering wheel as well. So you can go in Sport Plus and then pull on the paddle. You get these little fart sounds, and it's really cool. I mean, you know what? It's wow. It's very quick. It for being an inline 4-cylinder with a turbo, and that's the reason why it's so peppy, because of the turbo. But this thing has a meaty mid-range, and it's shocking because it's a 2-liter inline 4, and it's all-wheel drive. It's almost 3,600 pounds. Yeah, and this thing is absolutely incredible. This is not bad. And this transmission, it rev matches the downshifts. It gives really fast upshifts. And the thing about the upshifts is that it feels like a dual clutch almost. And it's weird because this is not a dual clutch. It is just a 7-speed automatic. No tricks, no gimmicks, no tricks at all, but and it rev matches for you. This is pretty damn cool.
Hey guys, I want to thank you very much for checking out this car review. Also check out my other YouTube videos on JR14 on my YouTube channel. I just want to take a shout out real quick to thank you guys for over 400 subscribers now. I know that doesn't seem a lot, but it means a lot to me, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. All right, of course, stay tuned, and I have more videos to come. Take care, have a great day, and happy holidays.